Hello, Divine. It's Carlos Renee. Hey, listen, I was just thinking about one of my biggest regrets that, I could kick myself for, but hey, it was wrong-mindedness, right? Is the fact that I was always the person, the go-to person to counsel friends who come to me who are married. And the fact that I counseled them under the premise that marriage, all the problems that arise from marriage are universal, and don't worry because we all go through it. And instead of teaching them, well, I couldn't teach them what I didn't have myself, the understanding I didn't have myself, but instead I taught them to maneuver within the chaos, to maneuver within the toxicity, to learn to become a manipulator of sorts, to learn how to navigate the terrible terrain that you're in, especially when you're dealing with a narcissist. And unfortunately, narcissistic abuse is not overt and in your face. It's very calculated, it's very sneaky, and it really takes awareness to what that sickness is for you to even decide or be able to realize what it is that you're in. I was in it for 17 years and did not know what I was in. I knew what I was in was unhealthy, but it was never anything that I could put a finger on. Like I wasn't getting hit in the face, or it was a compilation of verbal, emotional, mental, and psychological abuse, which would only be successful after a period of time of being worn down. Myself being the person that's being worn down over a time, confusing realities, it's a constant state of fog, where you're constantly being gaslit, love bombed, undermined, taken out of yourself, out of your energy. You're constantly on that wheel, that cycle, that hamster wheel. So you're constantly going in confusion to the point where it's impossible for you to take a step back, to really assess the situation, to see what it is you're actually in, right? Believe me, I tried therapy for years. I thought it was myself. I thought I had a mental issue. I was on medication for depression, anxiety, insomnia, Adderall, all of these different things just to cope with what I was in. And it's not just me. Believe me, it's not just me. One of the things that we used to joke about in my mom's group is there's a pill for that. This is a common occurrence for women to, instead of dealing with the issue, to medicate themselves or to believe that there's something wrong with them, because we take on so many superhuman expectations from society. And I know for me specifically, I do not lose at anything, and marriage is one of those things that I just did not want to lose at. And I constantly asked myself, why can't I get this? Why is it not giving? It looks great, it looks wonderful, but I was unhappy because I was the only one being affected by that abuse, right? It was being directed towards me. So if you don't know, you don't know, right? So, but that is one of the biggest things that I regret, is how many women I counseled to stay. How many women I said, this is universal. Oh, when they do that, just do this, right? Giving you a method to the madness instead of, being that flag that says, no, this is not normal. This is not healthy. Well, there's a different approach that I'm taking now that I know, because, once you know, and then it's your job, you're tasked with the job of making sure others know, right? So that is my job, and this is what I am doing. I am taking this job very seriously, and this is what I'm doing now, speaking to that which that which can undo you in any situation, right? The point and the purpose and the intention is to take your power back in all things, from all people. We need you in your full power, okay? I hope this helps. Light and love to you always. Mwah.